The world is weird. Let me tell you about it. Hi, I'm Greg Fish, and every weekday I have a new science, tech, or just plain weird story for you. I'm sure that by this point you've heard about the ancestral lifestyle. That magical time when the air was clean, the water was pure, and everything was raw and natural and free from all those nasty chemicals and preservatives and stabilizers. You could frolic on your little slice of self-sustaining land, eat fresh meat and vegetables that have never been touched by industry. Oh, and on a good day, maybe like half your bowel movements would be solid. Yeah, about that. Every wellness influencer will tell you that if you want to be healthy, you just need to eat less processed food, walk 10,000 steps a day, get more fresh air and sunlight, and drink more water. Which all tracks. I mean, despite what their pitch will tell you, every legitimate doctor would love for you to do just that. But this isn't the so-called ancestral lifestyle that they're promoting. No, they're telling you to go on the carnivore diet, drink raw milk, eat unprocessed eggs, and avoid vaccinations, all of which is indeed how many of our ancestors lived. You know, back in the Dark Ages, that enlightened time when they stopped bathing because they thought grime protects from the plague, and tossed their waste out the window, literally. If you wanted to live like your ancestors, be prepared for a life expectancy of 40, having 10 kids because 6 or 7 would not live to see puberty, and expiring from smallpox, tuberculosis, some strain of the plague, sepsis from an infection, or, well, super diarrhea. And yes, a gut full of parasitic worms that give you permanent IBS. That's right. One of the most common causes of death was dysentery, especially in children. Fun fact, some scientists actually think that because modern medicine, sanitation, and pasteurization freed billions of people from thousands of years of dealing with parasitic worms and bacteria, we now see an explosion in allergies. It's not that modern life is actually making us sicker and we're becoming more fragile and sensitive as a result. It's that our immune system had to be armed to wage the biological equivalent of a world war for decades on end, and it just now overreacts to very minor threats. Look, I can understand the desire to go back to simpler times. Not everything that we've been doing lately is beyond reproach, to put it mildly. And I can agree with wellness influencers that today we completely neglect our well-being and are pushed to replace the free time we could use for our physical and mental health with work, stress, bills, and wasteful consumption. So I can understand wanting to take back control. But the problem isn't modern science and medicine. It's modern politics and predatory neo-feudal hyper-capitalism that has zero empathy for us. Regressing back to the Dark Ages sure as hell isn't going to fix it.